Hi, I am back. This is Penny again. This is part 2 of the video. And this is a fox, not a wolf. Sorry, I just finished a big wolf. And I guess I got wolf of the brain. So, sorry about that. I somehow the video cut itself off, which is probably good because the other one was getting kind of lengthy, and I thought maybe it's okay that it decided that it wanted to end itself. Let's see, maybe I can get that a little better for you. There you go. I have continued a little further in here, and my husband came in and he says, "This fox looks so sad. You need to maybe make it a little less sad." So maybe I can show you what I do on the eyes. So let me see if maybe I can, let's see, go in just a little closer. So I think maybe let's brighten up his eyes a little bit. I'm going to go in, and this is yellow ochre. So I'm just going to go in again with a really dry brush. And I'll go in here. And this is, again, it's just my script brush. And I have it, not my longest script brush, but just the script brush. And let's go in here, and we're just going to go in here, and we'll brighten up his eyes. And we'll just go over here and do the same. And we'll just brighten up a little bit around there. And see if that helps make him not quite so sad. And then, let's see. We'll just go all the way around there. And then maybe also what we can do is take the black around the bottom and clean that up a little bit. So I'll clean my brush and then dry it, because remember what I said, we don't want that very wet. So I'm just going to take, and I had a comment of someone, I don't know who that was, wonder about my paints. So my paints are, here, I'll show you. Here is my palette here. Sorry how filthy they are. These are mission paints. I just get them at Dick Blick. Not to, I guess, maybe, I don't know anything about anything, but I just ordered them, and these are a couple years old, so they last pretty well. And then when I run out, I just, let's see if maybe I can turn that a little better for you. You can get replacements. You can get them at Cheap Joe's too, I guess. But you want to just, the one nice thing, the reason I went, kind of what I was telling you before, the reason I went to watercolors for me was just, I couldn't store. I am a prolific painter. I paint constantly. I retired. I was an elementary school principal, and so I retired from that, and I needed something to fill from 80 hours a day. I needed to do something with my time. So I decided that this would be a good thing to do with my time. and I was painting canvases. And when I was filling canvases, I was filling them so quickly that I just couldn't. I'm going to go to probably a Van Dyke brown, just because you need to have a little brown over here. There's a lot of colors in eyes, and so you need to go through and fill in your eyes. And it's always good to mix. I have, as you can see, a lot of different colors, and so you need to fill in your colors. So I needed to fill my time, so I wanted to fill my time, and so I was just filling my time with painting, and I just couldn't store the canvases with it all. So I liked watercolor because I could go in and store the paper if people weren't buying my paintings. So that was nice for me, that I could just go in and fill that. So it worked a little bit better. Well, maybe he's not so sad that way. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll let Lyric come in and say yay or nay. He does really good. My son Ryan and Lyric are my critics. They come in and tell me when paintings are done or when they're not done, or they come in all the time, and they are good critics. You have to have people who come in and tell you what you're doing wrong or right, because you can look at a painting for a very long time and you judge yourself, but you either judge yourself too harshly or you are not harshly enough. I will definitely overpaint, and then I will think, oh my gosh, and I can't tell you, I throw a ton of paintings away. And so it's really nice to have people in your life who will come in and help you, tell you when they're done, when they're not done, what's wrong with it, what's the perspective that's off, or what is going on. I have a lovely lady in Forks, Washington, who will tell me what I'm doing wrong with all of my paintings. I had a painting that I was working on, a wolf. Hold on just a second, let me grab it and I'll tell you. Let's see if I can get my phone. So let's see, I can back it up. So this wolf, let's see, is that better? So this is what I was telling you here. I had done it in this dark gray, and she came in and she was like, you can't do that, it looks terrible. And so she helped me so that I could make the painting much better. And sometimes you just need people in your life that will help you judge and do better with your work. And so that's what I'm saying, is that you need people who will help you paint better. So, you know, whatever that takes to get you to be a better painter. So, you know, whoever that is, and whoever's going to help you be that person, that's what you've got to do. So, for me, you know, I'm blessed to have those people who I've painted with in the past, and that's how I know that person is that we were in an art league together. So if you have that possibility of someone that you have painted with in the past, who, you know, who you've painted with, or you've been around, or that you can meet up with. We met, the art league, we met twice a week and we would paint together. And I know in the pandemic it's a little harder. So, you know, can you meet them online, or can you see them someplace else, or can you just get together? And that would be phenomenal. You know, just get with them and do whatever you can to get to be a little bit better. So, you know, I there's got to be a better way to be a better painter. You know, I'm you know, you get stagnant otherwise. So, you know, what can make you better at your craft? You know, I'm definitely not the best at my craft, and I know that there are better painters out there than me. And, you know, and so, you know, how do you find those people in your life that are going to make you better? And, you know, who are those people? So, you know, find those people and, you know, let them help you, you know, whoever they are. You know, I'm always looking for those people in my life. So basically all I'm doing, and this is just that script rush that I was telling you about, and I'm just pulling in some extra lines, and any place that I think that I need, you know, a few extra, you know, that maybe he needs a little extra, you know, and that's, you saw me pull in that dark there. And I'm just looking for anything that I see that is just standing out to me that isn't quite right. So I'm not, you know, there's a lot more that can go in to making this better. And I think the one thing that you don't ever want to do in your painting is rush it. I think when I first started, I went to a class at Peninsula College, and I had a professor there, and we had to rush because you had to get like 7 paintings done for the class. And it taught me some really bad I guess, I don't want to say, it taught me to rush at first. And so my first paintings, I think, I feel were rushed. I felt like I was always rushing to get them done. And I don't think that I took the time that I should have to get all of the things out that would have been better. But I also think that maybe it was okay because it taught me now to be a better painter. I don't know if I explained that very well. But I think, it takes years to become a better painter. Unless you're just one of those great prodigy people, which there are those. I mean, there are people out there that are just so phenomenal. And, and I look at a lot of people's art and I learn from them. So, I think that that's important too, is that you keep learning. Never think that you've just got it. So now I'm much better at just taking my time and learning and growing. The one thing to remember with animals, it's always about the nose and the eyes. So always take a lot of time around the nose and the eyes to make sure that you have that. Look at the dimension of the mouth. Make sure that you have it, because people will always know if you screwed it up. If the eyes are wonky or the snout is off, people will know. They will look at it and they'll go, how come that's off? What's off with the eyes? What's off with the nose? Is it the ears wrong? They're going to look at your painting, several times, and they're going to go, something's wrong with that. And they're going to keep looking at it, and they're going to be turned off by it because they'll see something's wrong with it. So make sure to have several people look at it. I remember it's the funniest story. I was working on a lighthouse once. 6 hours. I was just into it, really working on it. And I was getting ready to leave, and I picked it up, and it was completely off, crooked. Crazy. But the whole time I was working on it, I never bothered to pick it up and check. So always make sure that you look at your perspective and make sure that you're seeing what you're doing, because if you don't pick it up and look at your perspective and take it away, your perspective could be completely off. So anyway, I'm going to keep working on this. It looks like my video is getting really long again. I will post the end of this, and I thank you for your time. I'll post a picture of this at the end of the YouTube in the comments so that you can see the picture. Thank you. Bye. Have a great day. Stay safe out there.